Probability is the chance of something happening. So like you say, there's a 10% chance of rain. There's a 10%. It's probable, not probable because it's low. 10% is a low number. Basically, the percentages go from 0 to 100. You know. Someone says the chance of you getting $1 million this weekend. What are the chances of that?
Low.
So you got a low probability. Now we're gonna do this a little bit more real life situations here. Everybody take your coin. All right. Now I want you to flip it. Okay. How many of you got heads? Wow, 4 out of 5 of you got heads. That really kind of ruins my plan. I'm not even gonna lie to you. All right, you're all done. Logan, you win. Flip it again.
Heads.
Okay, no, we're starting this over because it didn't work.
Should I start over?
No, don't worry about it. All right, flip them again. Go.
I got heads.
I got heads.
Tails.
3 tails. Okay,
Wow.
all the heads are out. If you have tails, flip it again.
I love tails.
Tail.
Oh, I got tails.
All right, flip them again.
Heads.
Tails.
Heads.
All right, Skylar, flip it again.
Heads.
Heads. All right, how many times did you get tails in a row?
3.
You got 3 times in a row?
Yes.
So does anybody know how to figure out the probability of getting 3 tails in a row when you flip a coin 3 times?
Multiply by 2.
Multiplied by 2?
Divide.
All right, when you flip a coin 1 time, what's your chances of getting a tails?
50-50.
50.
50-50. Okay, when you flip it 2 times, do you know how to get that?
25.
Do you know why? Or are you just shouting out randomly?
No, it's just half of 50.
Right, all right, so you flip it 3 times. What are the chances?
12, 45.
4 times.
Jeez, I don't know. I can't do that math.
6.25.
There we go.
All right, 5 times. Somebody.
I can't do it. 3.125.
3.185.
3.125.
You guys can use fractions. You don't have to use.
Quit drawing in my class, Austin.
Okay.
All right, so when you flip a coin 1 time, you can either get heads or tails, right? Does that look right to you guys? So yeah, that's a 50% chance. And you had it right. When you flip it 4 times, or 2 times, I should say. I'm sorry. How many possible outcomes are there going to be?
Tails. Heads. Tails. Heads.
Right. When you flip it 3 times, how many is there going to be?
Tails. Heads. Tails. Heads. Tails. Heads. Tails. Heads. Tails.
I think you said it right. I don't know. We're going to go with it. All right, so you got 3 times. You got tails 3 times. Do you remember what that percentage was? What the probability of that is?
12.5.
Yeah, it was. Now, what probability is, you guys can write it down if you want. That's why I gave you papers. Because you're not going to have these examples too.
What's your right?
Just this little thing that I just wrote down. Because it kind of like makes a tree, you know?
Oh.
I don't know if there's an actual name for this. I think it might be called a probability tree. So, don't quote me on that, but it works. Sounds good, right?
It sounds smart,
It does sound smart.
even though it's probably not.
All that matters, Austin, is that I'm smarter than you.
Oh.
So how about that?
I have more muscles than you.
You probably do. I'm a pretty small guy. So the way to figure out probability is to keep it simple. Go to the first one we have the heads and the tails, right? How many outcomes are you looking for? You're looking for one specific outcome. And how many possible outcomes are there?
2.
Alright. So if you want to get 3, if you want to get 4 tails in a row, and you flip the coin 4 times using your little tree here, tell me how many possible chances there are. Anybody?
I don't know.
Well, we have 3 of them written out right now. You see the pattern when we had 3 of them?
6.25.
Well, that's the probability.
Or, no, never mind.
Just 1.
It's
No. Yeah, just 1.
Alright, well, with the 1 flip, you have a tails and a heads, right? So it's two possible outcomes. When you flip it 4 times or 2 times, you have 4 possible outcomes, right?
Yeah.
How many possible outcomes do you have when you flip it 3 times?
6, 7, 8.
Good job. All right, and then with you flip 4 times, what's it going to be?
16.
16. Okay, so you have 16 possible outcomes. And how many outcomes are you looking for?
1.
Exactly. So that's how you figure it out. 1 over 16, which if you got a calculator, if any of you have
that actually
calculators,
makes
you
a
can
lot of
pull them out.
sense.
Now,
Oh, man.
so let's take this one step further here. What if you could get either all heads or all tails? It doesn't matter which. You could either get all heads or all tails and you flip it 4 times. How many possible outcomes are there if you flip the coin 4 times?
16.
16. How many desired outcomes?
Just 4. 1. Just the 1.
So we want either all tails or all heads. So how many possible outcomes are there?
8.
2. Because you either want all heads or all tails. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? So figure that out. What's the probability of getting all heads or all tails if you flip it 4 times?
Like 25% or something.
If you quit drawing and actually do the math real quick, you figure it
I'm
out.
trying to give you a real life classroom situation.
I appreciate that, Austin. I don't know. I guess that'll be just fine. Anyway, so does everybody understand what probability is? Skylar, what's probability?
Chance.
How do you find it out? I forget your name. But how do you figure
My
it out?
name's Joey.
Joey. All right. How do you figure out probability?
I'm gonna pass it to Logan.
All right, Logan.
Whatever we just did.
Exactly.
Yep. That's all I
Remember?
Yeah. How we
It's how many possible outcomes. It's the first thing you want to figure out. What's the second thing you want to figure out?
How many do you want? How many?
It's the desired outcome. All right. You guys want to write that down?
Uh-huh.